All right, I know some of you don't believe that I have a PlayStation console, but the Division 2, the developers are about to start dropping some stuff. So I decided I'd basically dust that thing off and, reconnect with my Division clan. They're going to beat me. But Oliver Darko, who is a PlayStation aficionado, says if Xbox first party games sell well on PlayStation, then it confirms one ecosystem discourages game purchases. Now, this is a quote to a comment, so we need to see that for the comment where this person says, so if Xbox games sell well on PlayStation from Xbox, doesn't that confirm the Xbox tax? I guess this is just a tongue-in-cheek way of everybody to kind of reconcile this whole move and shift of Xbox taking its games to PlayStation. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Xbox games going to PlayStation is not some new phenomenon. I think this is a big misconception across the board. It seems like for some strange reason, people are starting to discover this, or maybe this is some talking point at the end of the day. I mean, if we were to go into, say, maybe the Xbox store, and yes, I put my Xbox, I set my PlayStation aside for a while. If we go in the PlayStation store, not Xbox store, what the heck am I talking about? And we take a look at, say, some games like Sea of Thieves, right? Oh, go back. Sea of Thieves, right? Let's just look at that game, or let's just do Minecraft, okay? Minecraft will probably give you a strong example of what I think is probably one of Xbox's most powerful titles on the ecosystem. This is a game or a series of games that are pretty much killing it every single time. If we want to go ahead and look at, say, what the data set looks like, Matt Piscatella from his Blue Sky page alone is pretty much going to be able to help us corroborate and see where, a game like Minecraft will rank, say, on the list of top played games or time sucky games that you'll find on the PlayStation platform. So this talk about if Xbox games were to sell well on, PlayStation, guys, that ship has sailed a long time ago. I don't know if you're an Xbox fan and you're still talking about the ifs are gone, because I consider it to be just like, people still saying that, PlayStation has exclusives when they don't. So Xbox already selling Minecraft here from a long time ago is already a whole gone misnomer. And then selling Call of Duty, and then y'all benefiting from it on the Xbox side via Gamepass, where money is coming in. You can't have your cake and you can't eat it in this particular perspective. But by and large, though, what was really interesting with this is, I guess this is a very interesting thing regarding the whole conversation, because you think about a game like Minecraft and then you think about a game like Sea of Thieves, which Sea of Thieves sold, wasn't out 1 million units after 8 years, having been out of of the whole conversation. The game is basically a mega hit when it comes to being on PlayStation. I haven't stayed on Xbox for many years. Review scores 4.27, out of 5, 14,000 reviews. Wish lists are all over the place. Friends who play on my friends list. They said there are 3 of my friends who play Sea of Thieves. Interesting stuff. So again, we're not talking about an if scenario. We're talking about a continuation of what already is. And so seeing a game like Forza on the PlayStation ecosystem, to me, is really interesting. I mean, right? And then you put FOR and then it's like, no, Fortnite. You want Fortnite? And I'm like, no. It says you want on For Honor. I said, no. What we're looking for is Forza. Horizon. This is basically the new game that's coming, and it's calculating. Look at that. And they want to get in here, guys. They really want to get in here, and they want to continue to crowd the ecosystem with as much games as they possibly can. Now, I wouldn't need to wishlist this. I have Game Pass Ultimate on PC, so that already kind of grants me everything that I need when it comes to Xbox's ecosystem. And so what they're doing is they're bringing the ecosystem to you. Now, here's another crazy part, because, this stuff can all get into, nonsense console war, crap, but to be very honest, when you think about games as a whole, right, one of the things you probably will be thinking about is you'll be thinking about the value proposition for you. One thing that really made me get tired as a PlayStation user was I would come to the PlayStation store and I'll see the prices and I'm like, well, on principle, should I bother finding ways to buy all these titles? And that was a very interesting conundrum I asked myself. So when I saw Game Pass come out, I was like, this is an interesting proposition. If they can bring games, even for a subscription service, at least the best I can do is try them out before I make any conclusions as to whether or not I wanted to buy them. Because that's another thing too. You buy this game and, maybe you don't like it. And so now you're stuck with the game. You're not going to play it. And so it's like, just spend $60. But then thinking about Xbox's proposition and how things are, I look already and I see the new games here that are listed. I see Ninja Gaiden Black and I see Sniper Elite Resistance. Well, guess what? On Game Pass, both games are available to me for an average of about $12 a month. If you know where to look, go buy keys from key sites. That's a benefit for having, access to Xbox's ecosystem. Is key sites are very competitive. Even those of you that are on console, I've heard some people say, why does Game Pass Ultimate cost, or why does Game Pass PC cost less? It's because of the pay to play online. However, you have access to, Game Pass Ultimate keys on PC that average about less than $10 a month. So you should probably go ahead and jump in on that if you really want to enjoy what Game Pass is providing. Then there's Ninja Gaiden Black, and then a host of other AAA games and maybe AA games that I may want to play, which, and from a financial and a fiscal perspective, can then free up, if I wanted, resources for me to be able to engage with Dynasty Warriors. But again, there's Eternal Strands. So I look at all of these games, right? Citizen Sleeper, and I come to Game Pass, and everything is there. Citizen Sleeper is here. This is it right here. Eternal Strands is here. Sniper Elite Resistance is here. And Ninja Gaiden Black. If we ran a small mathematical formula, I paid, at a time, I'll pay for 3 months of Game Pass, right? On CD keys, it's a very affordable amount. I don't even want to say it here. That's how crazy it is. So $50 plus $60, that's $110. Eternal Strands plus $40, that's $150. And then Citizen Sleeper, if you play games like that, for $24. So already, I've already pretty much multiplied my access value by, about 5 or 5.5, 5x in terms of the games that I would like to play. Now, here's the crazy thing. I'm not going to play Citizen Sleeper. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that, oh, yeah, Citizen Sleeper, I don't know what the game is, right? Now, it could be that I try it out and I like it, which is, something that happens with Game Pass. But I will play Ninja Gaiden, or have already been playing Ninja Gaiden, and I'm enjoying myself. So let's just take the games in this, this convergence that I'll play, and they're just these two for now. And I have started to put some time in on Game Pass. So that is a total of $100. Remember, 1 month of Game Pass is like $12. When you get keys, on average, about $27, $28, $29 for 3 months of Game Pass, that's $30 for $100 worth of video games. I mean, I don't know how else you can actually go ahead and beat that value. You also have the option, too, to buy the game. You can buy the game if you want, because I've seen a lot of people put the Netflix conversation out there, but many of them are not being truthful to you, that you can decide and choose, I don't want to go ahead and get a subscription. I'd rather take that $30 and put $30 more and buy the game that I want, or I wait to buy the game for a sale. Nothing wrong with either perspectives. However, there's nobody in the world who would tell me I do not want to play these two games for a very small fee. And then please come at me with the, I like to own my games. Sure, buy it. You know what I mean? Like, buy it. That's exactly the point when Phil Spencer says that I want for people to play where they want to play. I was watching Sean Layden's interview, and I just thought it was so interesting where he was talking about, the entire conversation about Xbox bringing its games multi-platform. And the gentleman that he was talking to, he was saying to that gentleman and said, that basically them bringing their games multi-platform creates a different conversation. And so now you have you lose that FOMO. That's what he said. He said, you now lose the FOMO of people pretty much coming into your ecosystem to come ahead, and buy, that game. But Phil Spencer is not interested in FOMOing you to buy the game. He's interested in creating a strong argument why you should even consider or think about the platform that he's serving games on. And I do not know a stronger argument than 1 + 1 = 2. How about I give it to you for way less? That to me is a proposition of ginormous, how do you call it? Weights or whatever the heck it is. So all this conversation about if Xbox games sell, if Xbox games don't sell, all right, you can play checkers all you want and pretend like this is not a reality. But let's get it straight. This deal absolutely rocks. It really does. Thanks for watching the video. Talk to me in the comment section. Peace out.